Yeah, this is the Interlude TV. The Interlude TV, youtube.com/the Interlude TV. And don't forget to log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com. A lot of changes are coming to that website I've been working on over the clock, around the clock, working on that. So make sure you stay tuned to that. It's going to be a lot of changes. Make sure you also put your email in there. Also, for $100, I'll promote your content on Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community threads, and doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's go. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is the Interlude TV. I'm so used to saying Doggy Diamonds TV. I got to remember this is the Interlude TV. This is not Doggy Diamonds TV. This is the Interlude TV. Shout out to everybody who's in here with me tonight. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch on the playback. I appreciate you. This is an actual podcast called the Don't Laugh Show. Remember, don't laugh. Anything I say, even if you find it funny, you got to hold it in. You can't laugh. Don't laugh, because I'm not. Well, I don't mean to be. Well, if it's funny, it's funny. But don't laugh. Well, I'm going to try not to laugh. So I thank y'all for joining me. Also, the Don't Laugh Show could be found on Spotify, iTunes, and all your podcast streaming platforms. This is the Don't Laugh Show. This is my way of having fun and not being so serious and having my little comedy. You know, I get to have some fun here. So this is what the Don't Laugh Show is all about. So shout out to y'all for joining me. I promise to bring you a lot of premium content on this channel. Not like I didn't before, but I have a lot of stuff that I want to bring to y'all. If you want to financially support me, the Cash App is pinned to the top. Make sure you share this. Make sure you make sure you share this. Make sure you tell people about this. And that's what it is. I will never do an interlude backdrop because it's still Doggy Diamonds No Filter forever. Doggy Diamonds No Filter is the major. Y'all will understand what I'm doing. It'll all make sense. It's called cross branding. You brand one thing. Doggy Diamonds No Filter is still a podcast, so you have to brand two things in one. So now I get to brand two things at one time. You know, of course it will look dope back there, but you get the branding. It's called cross branding. You know, that's what this is all about. But I'm feeling good. Spirits is pretty decent today. Shout out to y'all for being here with me. So where do I begin? Hold on, I need my shades. I need my shades for this because y'all can't. I don't want y'all to. I don't want y'all to read my eyes and know when I'm going to say something. Anyway, so over the weekend, today is only Monday, but over the weekend, I was looking at stuff. You know, I'm browsing the internet, and you know, Azealia Banks has always go on somebody's neck. Azealia Banks has always said something about somebody, and for some reason, I don't know why I be finding it funny. Well, the last time she went at Busta Rhymes, I don't know if y'all saw that, but it's right on the channel. Well, when I say something about Busta Rhymes, I guess I'm wrong, but she kind of reiterated some of the things that I said. You know, but look at Azealia Banks, Busta Rhymes. It's right on this channel. But she's always like smoking somebody. She's always getting at somebody. And I always wonder what's wrong with her. Why does she do that? But some of the things that she says sometimes be what we want to say. But she just has a real candid way of saying it. I don't always agree with everything she say and do, but for some reason, I like the fact that she speaks her mind. I like people who speak their mind. I love people with no filter, good, bad, or indifferent. Just say what you want to say. I love people who are not afraid to express themselves. I love that, right? So when I see her expressing herself, I just always laugh. I don't follow her on no social media. Don't even really know her accounts. But when she says something, people be like, Azealia Banks said. So she went at A$AP Rocky. This is not her first time going at A$AP Rocky, but this right here just I don't know what I don't know where this comes from. Like, so I'm gonna read it to y'all at the same time what she said about A$AP Rocky. This is from hiphoplately.com. Shout out to them. So it says ASAP Rocky is the latest victim of Azealia Banks' unique brand of vitriol. Commenting on his trial for allegedly clapping ASAP Relly, Azealia called into question the notorious ladies' man's sexuality. You ain't never seen nobody get called nothing like, not no man get called nothing like this. So she says, she took the TMZ post and she goes on and she says, Rocky is guilty. Shout out for the Cash App. Whoever sent the Cash App, I appreciate you. While I'm I appreciate you. Rocky is guilty. Nobody knows that Rocky was just you can't, yo man, hold up man. Rocky is guilty. Nobody knows that Rocky was just an ashy butch queen with a Dominican perm when he first came to Harlem. Relly and Naka were the two who actually convinced him to rap. Rocky is still the same swagless undercover throat goat he's been since we were teenagers. I am trying. Yo, how you call a man a throat goat? Yo, how you call a man a throat goat? Yo, how you call a man a throat goat? Yo, how you call a man a throat goat? Like, what? All right, as a man, there's no reason why a man's throat should be involved in anything. Let's just say that, all right? You call him a throat goat? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Don't laugh. Yo, throat goat? Yo, how you call him a throat goat? I never heard a man get called a throat goat, ever. In all my years of living and all of the years of the internet, how you call him a throat goat? A man? Now, he's took some very, very questionable pictures. He did some questionable moves, but calling him a throat goat? Yo. I don't know what to say about that throat goat. But she wasn't finished. So let's continue. All right. Let me be serious. No laugh. So she said Rocky is also seen on camera kicking a female fan in the face and got no backlash for it. Rihanna actually started the fight in the car with Chris Brown, but we tossed Chris Brown to the curb without even asking to see photos of what he looked like after the fight. So by that logic, if Rihanna will happily breed with a man who kicks his female fans in the face, why are we still pretending like Chris Brown official is not one of the most important artists of the last 20 years? Who are all these other random R&B N-words? I'm sorry, but there's no Weeknd, no Frank Ocean, pause, no Drake in the world where peace or order is restored, and we are not pretending like Chris Brown is not top tier. I don't really know much about him allegedly doing something to a female fan. I don't know anything about that. But, yo, I ain't gonna front. That was wise. See, I like a good rank. That was a good rank. I don't know if I would look at a man and say, yo, he a throat goat. Or look at a man. Nah, because I don't even. Nah, no, whoa. I don't even want no man to be no throat goat. Even if he is, that's TMI. What am I talking about here? Like, but I guess it's good for a lady to say that. So I don't know anything about ASAP Rocky kicking some woman or something like that. I don't know anything about that. If y'all know about that, y'all can leave a comment. And he didn't get backlash for that. But Chris Brown is still looked at a certain way. But Chris Brown has had some questionable behavior over the course of the years. He's always gonna fight somebody. But Throat Goat though, how you gonna look at this dude now? He always got this perm and this hair like all washed and set it up. Nah. You don't get a nigga back like that. You don't call no. So I mean, let me ask y'all something though. Do y'all think ASAP Rocky is sus? Or she just did y'all ever get the sus vibes from him? I ain't gonna lie to you. I always got those vibes from him. I don't care how many ladies a dude get. When you start wearing blouses and you start wearing stuff that's like ladies, Jordans and stuff like that, nah, fam. Because what would make you go to the ladies section and be like, let me get that, and let me get that? You know we got our own section, right? So what would make you go in any store and go right to the ladies section? Just really think about that. They got a men's section, they got a ladies section, they got a little girls, little boys, and then they have teens. So it's like 6 sections, and then sometimes they be having big and tall. What would make you just go to the ladies section and be like, I'm going to get me a blouse? Yo, I'm going to get me a, you know what? I seen this fire blouse that I'm going to get. What would make you do that? What on earth would make you do that? What would make you say I'm wearing a blouse? And first of all, what ladies rock with men that wear blouses these days? See, I'm a little off with this because I don't understand. I don't know what ladies like no more. I remember when ladies would be like, I want a construction worker, a blue collar man, a guy who, a firefighter, something, which is some ladies that be like, they like men musty, anyway. But some women like, a hardworking man, a nigga in a blouse. A blouse? Y'all like dudes in blouses now? Like, ladies, y'all gotta start speaking up because, I'm confused. Because first of all, let's get one thing straight. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. One thing for sure, I ain't never wearing no blouse. I ain't never wearing certain colors. I ain't wearing no lilac. I ain't wearing no magenta. I ain't wearing nothing like that. So let's just get that out right now. We could just get through. We ain't wearing no magenta, no lilac, none of that stuff. Because they be having the name just sound sus. Like, yo, what color is that? Nah, this is imagine you see one of the homies. Like, yo, what's that? Yo, what color hat is that? Nah, this lilac and brown. So you went in the store and like, yo, let me get a lilac hat? Lilac? Nah. No. No. Yo, let me get a lilac hat. Yo, them sneakers got lilac in them? Let me get them sneakers. And then, Harlem is considered to be like, they fashionable in Harlem. They're considered to be, fly dudes in Harlem. But who the hell wanted to dress like ASAP Rocky? I never thought he was fly. I never thought what he was wearing. I never thought how he carried himself was fly. Full on perm. Full perm. That's just bugged out to me. Like, dude just got a perm and did you see that picture with him holding that baby that time? Come on, man. Come on. So, I mean, Rihanna like it, right? She let him had 2 babies with him. But I'm confused by what ladies like now. I remember ladies used to like, they used to say like, hardworking men. Now, get the fuck out my chat. Come on here trying to promote your shit, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about you. Fuck out of here. You come in my chat trying to promote your music. Nobody care about your music. You want your music promoted? It costs $1. How dare you ever come in my chat promoting your music? You ain't even got no avatar. And you want people to listen to your music and your whole setup ain't right and exact. How about you run Christian rap? Ain't that some shit? I run Christian rap. How do you run Christian rap? What you in there like, you believe in God? Oh, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. But how you run Christian rap? Like, I'm confused. Now we gonna get off the topic for a minute and just deal with you for a minute. How you run Christian rap? How do you run that? How do you be like, yo, how do you brag about being how do you brag? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might say, yo, I run this type of rap. I'm the you know, I got the illest metaphors, you know, I brag, sir. I run Christian rap? I got the hardest Bible ever written. Don't play with me. You'll come in here. Never even saw you before. I run Christian rap. Like you thought you was gonna get that off? Huh? Do you curse? Read my Bible, I'ma fuck y'all up. What, like, how do you, like, we gonna say, ooh, Christian rap. I can't wait to hear it. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Now, if you was a regular, I would have let you rock. You had to send a super chat or something to let you rock. And you gonna come here, I run Christian rap. But how you run Christian rap? Yo, not for nothing. I got the biggest cross in the game. How you brag about that? I run Christian rap. Niggas know not to play. Yo, I got like 30 Bibles. Word up. Matter of fact, I got a gold Bible. I got a Bible. You can't even touch that Bible. Run Christian rap. First of all, let me explain something to you. Rap in Christianity is kind of like an oxymoron because rap, at the most point, is kind of negative, right? It is negative. Like, it's like you can have fun in rap, but, you know, how could you, what would you be rapping about? Like, get out of here with that Kirk Franklin shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I wasn't stomping with Kirk Franklin. First of all, speaking of Kirk Franklin, this dude was trying to sell us all of this stuff, and he couldn't even stop spanking his monkey. So what be killing me is how dudes be trying to push it on us and then go home and spanking his monkey to Pornhub all day. But then coming to us, the Lord is acting like you perfect. And we all sitting there all into it. Yeah, I caught the spirit, and he in the cribs beating his meat all day. He got a porn addiction. See, here we go. I'm telling you, you're gonna get smoked every time. Remove that too. He in there spanking off, and he trying to push it or push. You know what I'm saying? We sitting there like, you know, because you could catch the moment. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say something ill, you could catch the moment. You could be like, yo, damn, I feel good. He had to stomp. You know what I'm saying? And he had that other song. It was like some call and response. And, you know, he like, I do this for God. I do this for God. I just walked out my crib. I walked out my crib. Damn, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. He had songs like that. He had songs just like that. Like, he was just saying the shit and they was singing it behind him. I'm like, yo, this Christian, what is this? This Christian hip hop? And the whole time he couldn't stop spanking his monkey. Just really think about that. We was all fooled. He was like, y'all all gonna be saved. All gonna be saved. We was all into it and shit. And the whole time he's spanking off. Get out of here with that, man. This call and response shit. First of all, you ever seen Kirk Franklin and Plies in the same room? Until I see until I see Kirk Franklin and Plies next to each other, that's the same person. He had beef with his son, and he gonna have some call him. This Kirk Franklin was like James Brown. You remember nigga James Brown? He's like, I'm ready to do my thing. Do your thing. Do your like a sex machine. That's what Kirk Franklin was doing. He was just saying shit, and they was just repeating everything he said. It's the same ass shit. Fuck out of here with that. Kirk Franklin. I never looked at. I never listened to that. I never listened to none of that. Like, yo, y'all like this Kirk Franklin shit? Shaved face and shit. Nah. And Plies is another one. 1 minute, he'd be like, you ever heard Plies talk normal? Like, he could talk normal. 1 minute, he like, y'all arguing. Y'all over there. He always trying to think he's saying some profound shit. Nigga, put out music. Nobody want to hear that shit. Like, that sort of like, I over there. Oh, I don't want to argue with nobody. I don't want to argue. Ain't no crib here. And then, next minute, he get before them folks. Because you know when black men sit before them folks, all that ebonics and all that shit go right out the window. They be like, yeah, technically speaking, I come from Harvard and I graduated with, a 3.7 GPA. Think about that. They get before us and they over there arguing. They don't want to argue and all this shit. Then that's what they do to us. And then when they get in front of them folks, hypothetically speaking, when I look at it from the standpoint of the perch where I was sitting, so when they get before them folks, I'm telling you that PTSD, but the post-traumatic slave syndrome, they still suffer from that. They get in front of us, they got all this ebonics and all this shit. Look up on YouTube when you get a chance. Plies talks regular. Watch how he talks. Watch how he talk. I'm telling you, they get before them folks. They be like, they just get real. They back straighten up, take his teeth out, take his fronts out. Lips ain't all greasy and shit. Just start talking regular. Yeah, I look at it from the standpoint of, where's all that arguing at? I don't want to argue. The hell is wrong with him? Telling you, it's only when they get in front of them folks, though. When they in front of us, they ignorant like a motherfucker. Niggas be like scrimp, strawberry, screet. I ain't stressing it. All of that. But when they get around them folks, boy, they be talking about. Remember I told y'all about even what's this dude name? To my palate, Anthony Anderson. I've watched him on the cooking show one day. I'm like, man, get this nigga up off here. Every time he spoke, he was like, my palate got cleansed. I'm like, yo, fam, come on, listen. I'm meant to be real with you. Black people speaking to each other. We have never used the word palate. First of all, we don't even know what palate is. All we know we got back there is some tonsils. That's it. And we think the tonsils is that shit that's hanging. We don't know that your tonsils ain't that shit that's hanging. We don't know that. We think the tonsils is just that shit that's hanging. That's my tonsils. We don't know. He was like, when I ate the asparagus spears, it was I tasted the heat on my. Now, let's be honest. You have food. When have we ever said, yo, this food got a lot of heat? We be like, damn, this shit hot. What you put in this? We don't use sriracha or nothing like that. We be like, we don't be like, they use Scotch bonnets and no, we don't know nothing about none of that shit. What you use? Pepper? That's all we know is pepper. That's all we know is pepper. All that is, it has a lot of heat. And it hit my palate with the heat. And the heat on my palate, that's how watch Anthony Anderson on some of these shows. You know who was like that too? I know y'all love him. Bun B was doing that shit too. Certainly. And then I'm like, yo, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to let y'all on a secret because I know they don't watch me. Anytime, it's a difference between having slang, ebonics, and it's a difference for trying to talk a certain way when you get around these folks. Let me tell you something. You know how much they love you and the way you talk and your swag and your natural ability to decode and change a language that they use every day, and you're able to say words that they don't understand. You know how fascinated they are with that? You don't have to get before them and be like, metaphorically, if I, when I look at, get out of here. From my standpoint, my viewpoint, I can look at it like, never have I done that. Never. I remember I done been in places with them. I've been like, yo, look, man, okay, look, I need to know what's off limits because the name of my podcast is No Filter. I'm liable to say something to offend somebody. I need to know what's offensive. Tell me now. All that, I do a podcast. It's called No Filter, but I don't mean to harm anybody. I don't have any, no malice in my intent in my heart. I'm not gonna, mess with any groups or anything. Like, listen, all I said was, yo, what's off limits? Cause I don't know what I'm gonna say. So tell me what I can and can't say. What's gonna mess up the sponsors? Okay, cool. They don't get before them and start talking a certain way. Fuck are they? Who are they? Because believe it or not, they'll get before you and be like, what's up? You ever had one of them that do that to you? Be ready to hit them in their throat. They be like, what's up? Like, yo, you think all black people act like that? We don't act like that. Like, where you get that shit from? What's up, son? I don't even use that. I'm from Brooklyn. I've never called nobody son in my life, ever. I just don't use that. That's just not something in my language. But they be like, yeah, They be on that shit. They want to be like you, and you sitting there thinking you got to talk like them. And they be like, why are you talking like that? They love your blackness. They love everything about your blackness. Everything. And you giving it up. Now, again, you can speak proper. There's nothing wrong with proper English. Proper English is okay. If you want to speak proper, that is just fine. But when you throw on this accent with it, that's the shit that's cap. When you start using words like actually and certainly and, actually, according to my calculations, talk to them like how you would talk to me. Don't be like, from my viewpoint, and then when you off when you start laughing at corny shit, because they laugh at everything. They think everything is funny. That's why so many comedians they'll laugh at and shit. You ever see a comedian be laughing and they be laughing at a comedian, you be like this. And the whole time they falling, face all red and shit falling down. You be like, yo, that shit ain't fun. Just think about it. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. All right. I don't think Kevin Hart is funny. Just real talk. I don't think he's funny. Like it's just that stupid face, and he make that face he make, and laughing before you could laugh. I don't think he's funny. They think he's funny, so that's why he where he at. I mean, he work hard too, but everything, no matter what you say to him, that shit ain't funny to me. It's people like Richard Pryor. It's people like Richard Pryor could stand there and you'll just be like, yo, he bugged out. He could just stand there. Kevin Hart, everything is like, yo, come on, man. You're not funny. Neither is Tiffany Haddish. They didn't monetize me the last time I said they wasn't funny. They didn't like that when I said they wasn't funny. I did a whole video on the other channel about Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. They was like, no, you don't get no money. How dare you disrespect our N-words? They're for us. Their comedy is great. They help build the bond between us and the urbans. You know they call us like the blacks, right? You gotta know that shit. They be like the blacks. I'm like, who the fuck is the blacks? They call us the blacks. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all ain't know that? They be like the blacks. All right, don't laugh. Y'all didn't know that though? They be like the blacks. I didn't know we was called the blacks. That's how they describe us, the blacks. You know, the blacks. Like, the blacks? The fuck is the blacks? I didn't know we all was the blacks. Like, that's some shit, right? The blacks. You know, the blacks are gonna get angry with you. Because, you know, they always, you know, the fucking blacks are gonna get mad, you know. Like, the blacks? Who the fuck is the blacks? we don't care. That's why when I be seeing people overly sensitive about stuff, I be like, yo, come on, man. Like, y'all can't be that pussy now, though. Because y'all be getting offended over everything. It be a tweet. It be everything. You got people like Tariq Nasheed who be gaming and gassing y'all. Everything is suspected white supremacists. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, y'all got to stop being so pussy, man. Seriously. This generation is boots. I never seen a generation where everything, y'all offended by everything. Everything. Me, I just don't care. I be like, man, fuck that nigga. Like, what make you look at something on the, first of all, let me ask you something. What make you look at something on the computer that can upset you, that wasn't an atrocity, that a child, an innocent person, a woman, or somebody elderly or a defenseless man was harmed? Other than that, man, words and, man, I don't care about that. Y'all be getting all mad and shit like, I can't believe it. Let's get him out of here. Get who? You see what he tweeted? Yo, it's a tweet. I don't care. I don't get why y'all follow people y'all don't like. Like, how could somebody trigger you that you don't give a... more so, if you follow the person or you're into what they do, they can disappoint you. You can be disappointed. Other than that, I don't be following. Like, I got like Gabrielle. Look, my mute list is crazy. I don't block them because they ain't gonna see my tweet. But Gabrielle Union, muted. Dwayne Wade, muted. When they was on their little tirade a few years ago, I just muted them. I didn't want to see nothing about them. If you said anything about them, I didn't even want to see it. I did not have an opinion on it. I just didn't care. I didn't look like, listen, this chick did a cheerleading movie, and then out of nowhere, she was like the go-to person for an opinion. I didn't get that. Like, why they keep asking Gabrielle Union what she think? Y'all do know she don't speak for the blacks, right? I don't think nobody told y'all. Yeah, we need a black. Gabrielle, she's a woman. And she likes different activities. We can get two birds in one stone with her. Yeah, she can speak for the blacks. Yo, Gabrielle Union don't speak for us. Everything she was saying, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that movie she was in? I don't even know the movie. I just know she was a cheerleader. And it was like, I don't even know nothing else she did. I don't even know nothing else she did. I don't even care. Honestly, I don't even care. People be saying stuff, I be, oh yeah, well, John Legend. What? All right, what happened to John Legend? He went from love used to love you. He was all soulful and shit when he came out. Then he was just like a fan tale away. Like, yo, how you go from Marvin Gaye to like Frank Sinatra What the hell happened to John Legend? No, for real. What happened to John Legend? What happened to John Legend, man? Remember he was all soulful? And you was like, yo, damn. This dude is fire. That I used to love you. I was like, matter of fact, I gotta put that in my gym playlist. And then he was just like, we're just ordinary. He might as well just be like, we're just ordinary people. You know how them Frank Sinatra and them used to do with their hand. Go and fly with me. That's how John Legend. Watch him be on Las Vegas soon. Watch him have like a residency. He gonna be like the new Tony Martin or somebody. John Legend with that same ass afro. Yo, I remember one time it was like an award show. And I remember John Legend got up to accept an award. I was like, yo, this nigga sus. That's when I was like, yo, you. This dude was on Oprah one time. And he sung one of my favorite gospel songs by, what's the name of it? Damn. The guy passed away too. I apologize. But it's called I Won't Complain. I love I Won't Complain. Because it's not a typical gospel record. But it's, you know, the words is deep. It's called I Won't Complain. And the guy who actually made the song was murdered the night that he did the performance in his church. Listen to him on Oprah sing I Won't Complain. I'm like, yo, come on, fam. That shit don't go like that. He was like, oh, man, yo, John Legend is gone. And you know what's bugged? I find like a lot of these people, when you don't deal with their politics, yo, they get mad as, yo, I told y'all before on the other channel, they really be trying to bully people into what they want you to believe. They really be like, yo, oh, you don't believe this? You not into this? You're canceled. Then how do I Won't Complain go? Damn. I know the damn song. Watch when I get off with y'all. But I do, all right. I do like a few gospel songs. But it's gospel. They sing, rapping is a little different. But all right, I like I Won't Complain, and I like a song called Here I Am. I think it's by Marvin Sapp. Here I Am, but another guy sung it. I like that song. I was going through a little dark time in my life, and I used to listen to that song, and that song used to just give me, it would just make my shoulder, make my shit stand up a certain way. Like, yeah. But yo, John Legend, that ain't the same John Legend that was with Kanye West. Who is this? That ain't the same. That ain't the same John Legend that was with Kanye West. I don't know who this dude. What he got? Yo, it be Hollywood, man. Hollywood be really doing something to people. Like, what is it? Like, do you drink? Oh, maybe you drink from something. Maybe you, I don't know. Because I don't want to get spooky. But maybe it's something that in Hollywood you just gotta, because just think about this, right? Like, I'm open to well, let me say this right. I'm open to experiencing new things when it comes to travel, where I go, different foods, and that's it. I ain't into experimenting with no new behaviors. Okay, I know how to act. My grandmother taught me how to act. I just go off of that. Straight up. I know how to act. But all of this, we not doing all that. So my thing is that what I don't understand is that how they get in these places, and then, because think about this, right? I'm from Brooklyn, from Bestows, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Spent a little time in Park Hills as a little kid. Imagine somebody putting escargot on your plate and be like, try this. And you're like, what's this? And they tell you it's snails. What would make you say, man, I couldn't wait to eat a snail? A snail? You mean that shit we used to catch when we was little and pour salt on it? I know that's foul, but that shit without the shell? What would make you eat that? Just really think about that. What would make you eat a fucking snail? Or that's ill? Or you be like, that's caviar. And you look at all them eggs and see me, I'm a little demented. So you put that caviar in front of me and they be like, yo, how much is this? And they be like, that's $80 a spoon. I'm like, hold on. So you want me to eat $80 worth of fish nut? Just really think about that. That's either fish nut or egg. I don't know. If I think it's nut, I ain't eating it. And they sitting there spread. Yo, it ain't no way you from the ghetto and you live the urban life and you taking little small ass crackers and smearing something on it, smiling and eating it. Yo, me? That's why I know I ain't invited nowhere. That's why they don't let me go nowhere. That's why we gonna be like, cause I'm gonna be in there like, yo, hold on. Y'all ain't got no chicken? I need some hot sauce. I need some barbecue sauce. I ain't smearing nothing on no cracker and eating it. This ain't around the way. We don't even eat peanut butter and crackers no more or nothing like that. I mean, you little, you might get some, remember, like, Ritz crackers was rocking, but we don't even eat that no more. You sitting there eating, spreading shit on crackers. I ain't eating no fish nut. That ain't nut from a fish. I don't know. My mind is a little twisted. I'm not eating no fish nut. All right? I've seen fish do some wild shit in the water sometime. I seen the fish just squirt out mad shit. I'm like, yo, what was that, fam? They're like, yo, that was shrimp. Nah, I'm not eating that. Hors d'oeuvres is served, and you sit there, you grab some shit this little, looking at each other. Me? Yo, what is this? Yo, come on, man. Y'all ain't got no chicken? That's just me. Y'all ain't got no chicken? I even take some little turkey roll-ups, something. I'm not eating nothing I gotta smear. I'm not drinking nothing out of no glass this small. I ain't doing none of that. Like, yo, what is this? Did I ever tell y'all the story, right? So I was dating this chick. She was the older sister. My cousin was dating the younger sister. So one time, they invited us over for dinner. Okay. Formal, mother, father, two sisters, me and my cousin. He's dating the younger sister. I'm dating the older sister. So we go to the crib. So I'm like, what's for dinner? Now, remember, I'm me all the time. I'm very respectful. You can introduce me to your mother. You can introduce me to a young person in your family. I'm very respectful. I know how to watch my language. I know how to remove my hat, remove my shades. I know how to do all of that, right? That's just how I was raised, to be respectful. So me, I get in the house. They have salad and they have fish. The mother is frying fish. So I'm like, damn, that fish smell good. I wonder if that's whiting. Because if it's like bass or some shit, nah, fam, we don't eat that. You're not eating no bass or nothing like that. Like Gruber, like, listen. I never ate that. We not going to start today, all right? This shit better be whiting. Needless to say, I'm like, me. I always know how to ask questions, get the answers. So I'm like, what type of fish you frying? Oh, it's whiting. I'm like, cool, damn. But I'm saying to myself, I hope it ain't that skinny ass skin whiting with all them bones in it. She better have got a good cut or something like that. Not that bullshit ass whiting. So, we go on the crib. We there. I asked her about the fish. She tell me what fish. So they got salad. So I'm like, all right, how could you go wrong? We got whiting and salad? You can't go wrong with whiting and salad. Like, you can't lose. I don't know what type of dressing they have, but if they got some vinegar, cool. All right, because with salad, all you really want is something acidic, right? To cut the green. So you could squeeze a lemon or some vinegar. I forgot what I had. I think I might have had Italian or something like that, right? So I get my fish. Now, there's a problem with some of this shit that's on my plate. All right, I'm gonna go through the problem. Let me dissect the problem. For one, the whiting was okay. But as I survey the room, they got fish with the head on it. Now look, I don't know about y'all. Fam, why y'all got the head on y'all fish? So I'm looking, but nah, it ain't on my plate. It ain't on my plate. I don't care. I'm tearing it up, you know, because I ain't gonna front. I eat fast. I ain't one of them shy people. I'm like, yo, this shit good. This shit gonna hit my elbows. You know, I ain't got my elbows on the table, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna eat. So I'm looking around, and the shorty that my cousin was messing with, she eating fish eyeballs. So this shit is starting to get real Texas Chainsaw Massacre up in this joint. I'm like, yo, why is she eating the eyeballs? I mean, we in Brooklyn, we in Crown Heights. What possessed you to eat fish eyeballs? Like nothing, unless I lost a bet or you dared me for some money or something. But so I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, this shit is getting real. Of course, I had my knife. I'm like, yo, shit get a little crazy up in here. I'm poking everything. Me and my cousin getting up out of here. So I ate the fish. The fish is good. Seasoned well. Wasn't too salty. Seasoned good. I eat the fish. This is where the problem come in. I start to eat my salad. And as I'm eating my salad, it was dressed nice because you could overdress your salad. That's one thing I do know from the cooking channel. You don't put too much dressing on your salad. You don't need all that shit. So, look. I'm eating my salad. So in the salad is lettuce. I'm thinking it's either romaine or iceberg. Knowing them, it was iceberg, right? No, I don't got a problem with iceberg lettuce. Shit, I didn't even know about romaine until I was an adult. We all had iceberg. I'm eating iceberg. In there is something black. It's olive, I believe. I don't like olives. So that gets no play in this ride, fam. That shit gonna be left on the plate because I don't eat olives. There's something else black in the plate. I don't know what it is. But I know it's black like the olives, but it's not the olive. Okay, cool. There's tomatoes there. So I got lettuce, tomatoes, dressing, olives, and something else black. So I'm eating the lettuce. I'm eating the tomatoes. I'm not eating the olives. But this other thing that's in the plate look just like this. So I take my fork and I stab the olive. Okay. Nah, I'm good on that. I ain't eating that shit. This is what I'm saying to myself. I ain't say it out loud. I ain't eating that shit. I ain't eating no olive. Like, when they be like, you done? Yeah. I don't like olives. I'm not going to front for nobody. You ain't going to catch me in there trying to be all formal, eating some shit I don't like so I could win them over. I already smashed your daughter. So, hey, whether I win y'all over or not, I don't care. The mission accomplished. So, I ain't trying to win shit. I already won. Now, this other black thing on the plate looks different. It's not an olive. So I take my fork and it sounds just like that. So I look over at my cousin. This nigga got the struggle chew. He over there like this. You think he chewing cud or something like that. He over there like this. Me? I calmly say, yo, I don't know what this is, but I ain't eating it. Straight up and listen, I don't want to ruin nobody dinner. Y'all don't have to invite me over anymore, but I don't know what this is, and I ain't eating it. Verbatim. I call my cousin right now. Yo, I don't know what this is, and I ain't eating it. Straight up, cause I seen him struggling. This is my first cousin. We're my mothers and sisters. I ain't eating that. He got this cud chew over there. So, yo, the father looks and say, you know what that is? I said, what? That's sea snails. My cousin was like, I'm like, yo, fam, sea snails? He said, yeah, they're good. See, it should have dawned on me when I seen your child over there eating eyeballs. I should have known y'all would put any fucking thing on the plate. All right? We know the olives, we know the tomatoes, we know the dressing, we know the lettuce. Them black things, I'm not eating no sea snails. Look that shit up. My cousin had a mouthful of this shit, trying to kiss ass. See, that's what you get. Be you. They either gonna like you or they not. They either gonna like you or they're not. Me? I ate around that shit. I ate the tomatoes. I ate the lettuce. But it was mad black shit on my plate. Them olives and them sea snails. So we leave, right? Let me see if I can get him on the phone. Don't laugh. So we leave. And my cousin was like, don't laugh. My cousin was like, yo, I should fuck him up. He was like, he should fuck the father up. Yo, he was like, yo, I should fuck him up for that. I said, yo, why was you eating that shit? Hold on. I gotta get him on the phone. Y'all gotta hear this story. Hold on. Y'all gotta hear this. Don't laugh. Yo, I'm live on YouTube. I'm telling the audience. Why did you eat them sea snails that day?
I thought them just was mushrooms. But nah, this is the wild shit though. You was looking at the shit before me and you ain't say nothing to me. You say, yo, watch out for that shit or nothing.
Yo, what I bust out and said? Tell them what I bust out and said.
I ain't eating that shit.
Yo, why you had a mouth full of that shit though?
I thought it was a mushroom. I'm chewing that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is a little too chewy, man. And then I heard you say, yo, what is this? I ain't eating this shit. It's sea snails. All that shit. I think we ain't never go back there.
Yo, we ain't never go back. And I was telling them you left and you was like, yo, I should fuck him up. Yo.
You don't do no shit like that too.
Yo, remember they was eating the eyeballs too?
Not what?
Remember they was eating the fish eyeballs? You don't remember they was eating the eyeballs?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. We should have known it was something real Texas Chainsaw Massacre going on in that crib that time.
No, I seen shit like that before. It was fucking... I think even Fred used to do that, you know?
Yo, but look, the fish was rocking though. The fish was good. The fish was banging.
Nah, it was good. That's what led me into eating the fucking snails, you know?
All right, yo, I'm gonna call you back.
I trusted everything on that plate after that.
Nah, I ain't trust nothing. I was like, yo, because it was olives on there too. It was olives. I'm like, yo, I don't eat olives.
Nah, I fuck with olives though.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you back. Right. Told you I'll never lie. I'll never lie. That's who made the song Tiptoe. That's my first cousin. Yo. I'm not eating this. Straight up. I ain't eating this shit. He over there. Cause I look back at him like, you eating this hard shit? How you eat some shit that the fork can go through? I might have a decent set of jibs, but yo, my jibs can't beat no fork. They back there eating eyeballs. And they drinking like, they had Becks. They drinking Becks and shit. I'm like, fuck you drink beer with food? How you drinking beer with food? Man, get me some juice or some shit. They got beer and shit. I'm like, this is different. We wasn't even at a table or nothing too, cause we had a table. I'd have turned that shit upside down. This nigga was like, yo, I should fuck him up for that. Yo, we never went back to. No, you went back to. You did go back, cause I had kicked his sister off. You went back. He capping, yeah. We never went back. No, we didn't go back. You did though. Cause I was like, nah. Motherfucker trying to feed me eyeballs and snails. Who knows what they got brewing in that pot? Who knows? Yo, listen, man. Thanksgiving, these places you go, you better know what people's traditions are, because you don't ever know what's in your plate. You look in that pot, there be some shit in there just like this. You look in the pot, it be some shit boiling that look just like this. Like, yo, what's that? Oh, that's a hoof. I ain't never seen no hoof with fingers. Oh no, that's imported. Y'all better be careful, man. Y'all better be careful. You be in there, be like, yo, you better look in people. You mind if I get a look? You know, because you might have to throw the voice on me. You mind if I look at what you got? Yeah, go ahead. Look in there, you see this shit. Like, yo, what's that? Oh, that's hoof. What hoof? That look like nigga hoof to me. Don't laugh. That's hoof. I ain't come here for no hoof. Right in the pot. So when people like, you hungry? I'll be like, nah, I ate already. I had some crown chicken. I'd rather eat some crown chicken or some hairy chicken wings than hoof. Don't listen. You never know. You be going places, you be hungry. You want something to eat? Because I used to be greedy and shit. You want something to eat? Yeah, I'll take a little bit. You know what that is? You be eating shit. You know what that is? You be like, nah, what is it? Another quick story. So the same girl. I don't know. I was dating the same girl for a little while. Fuck her though. So my Uncle Fred, every year he made this barbecue. Every year New Year's he made this barbecue. So I'd be happy as hell. Yo, Uncle Fred making that barbecue? Yeah. Me, dumbass, New Year's Eve, I get drunk. When I say drunk, it was one of them blackout drunks. One of them drunks that I was just didn't even know what happened drunk. So one of my old homeboys, fuck that nigga too, he brought some chick for me, and he had his chick. Now, we drinking. He take his chick in the car. They go ride somewhere. We young too. We like 17. You know, he going to get some action. So I'm looking at Shorty. I'm like, yo, we drinking. So was really good. We sitting here getting drunk. This is New Year's Eve. This is January 30th. No, December 30th. I stand corrected. So we getting drunk. So I'm like, yo, she drunk, we getting drunk, I know what's up. So during my investigations, seeing if I could, if I can smash, this chick is on the rag. Now, my rule has always been this. The rag, that's your thing. It happens. It is, it happens. It's going to be back next month and the month, following. This ain't your first rodeo. You've been through this before. But your mouth ain't on no rag. So, something got to give. I mean, let's try something. Just because you're wounded, I'm an able-bodied citizen, let's figure something out, She want to get all proper on me. No, I don't do that. Or my boyfriend, unless they're my boyfriend. Yo, boyfriend, we done sit here drinking this bum ass rum all day. We've been sitting there drinking bum ass rum. I'm gonna be real with you. The rum was bullshit. Look up Boca Chica. Look up BOCACHICA. We was drinking Boca Chica. Bum ass rum. I ain't even gonna lie. We was young, we couldn't afford shit. So, I continued to drink. So by this time, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, this nigga might be in the car scoring. And I'm here betting 0 for nothing. I'm trash, right? This is my crib. How you gonna come to my, I don't even know you. How you gonna come to my crib and hang with me and drink with me, then be all proper in what you're not gonna do? Okay. I pick up the phone. Call this dude. He has a cell phone. Yo, what up? Yo. Come get this bitch out of my house. Literally. I was fucked up back then, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I've since matured and changed my ways and my thought patterns and how I carry myself. I don't no longer think this way. But when I was young, I was a demon. But he like, yo, what happened? Yo, just come get her before I throw her out. It was cold too. You know, December 30th. It's brick outside. So I'm this drunk now because he rang the bell. No, he said he rang the bell and called the house. So I said, yo, why you just come ring the bell? Why didn't you call me? He said, I did call you. I said, who answered the phone? He said, you. I have no recollection of answering the phone. I just don't remember that. Because he was sitting there at the door for a while. I lived in the brownstone. You have to ring the bell. Come. So he said he called the house. And I went downstairs. I didn't go downstairs. And I was like, yo, who answered the phone? He said, you did. I don't remember that shit. He comes in the crib. And I'm like, yo, me, if you knew me in the 90s, my favorite thing to do was like, yo, y'all gotta get the fuck out. It could be 4 degrees outside. It could be 80. I would just have a moment and a epiphany. And I'd be like, yo, y'all gotta get the fuck out. I don't know what used to just come over me. We could be there chilling, laughing, joking, everybody playing beats and shit. And I'd be like, yo, you know what? Y'all niggas gotta get the fuck out. I'll call my cousin, he tell you right now. Like, yo, all y'all gotta get the fuck out. And I'd be like, what happened? Nah, y'all just gotta get the fuck out. I'm just tired. It's just too niggery right now. I'm just tired of y'all. I need to just, you know, because you think back then, you know, dudes is smoking cigarettes, dudes want to smoke weed and shit. I never liked them. I'm like, yo, come on, man, this fucking cloud of smoke. Y'all gotta get the fuck out. Everybody get out. Size or the single file. You get in the front, you the shortest. Get out. Everybody. So I kicked them out. Kicked the 2 girls out. I'm drunk. Now, remember, the next day is New Year's Eve. So, I'm sitting there, hungover. Now, the girl that I'm dating, which was the same girl who wanted to eat eyeballs and shit, she wants to come over and spend New Year's Eve with me. And I'm like, yo, I'm fucking drunk. I wasn't even supposed to be that drunk last night. So she's like, why are you not drinking? I'm like, yo, I feel a little sick, so I don't drink. Now, Uncle Fred made this barbecue that I love, this barbecue. Every holiday, he makes this barbecue. I know it's not pork. I assumed it was beef, right? So, she come over. He got the barbecue. So I make her a plate, make me a plate. I eat the barbecue. We eat a plate. But I got some in the refrigerator. Now, look, this is how foul I was. The next day, when we get up, I'm like, yo, I got that barbecue in the refrigerator. I ain't trying to share that barbecue. I ain't trying to share that. So me, I say, so what time you leaving? Oh, I'm going to leave such and such. I'm like, why don't you leave a little earlier? Because I'm fiending for this barbecue. This barbecue's in the refrigerator. Like, yo, my nigga, come eat me. Yo, it was good last night, wasn't it? It's the same barbecue. So I'm trying to get her out the crib. So it worked. I get her to leave. She leaves. I'm like, whoo, eat this barbecue. You know, every time you get a good plate, you got to do a little two-step or something. Like, oh, shit, I got this barbecue. I eat the barbecue. Shit good again. But it was a big pan. You know, it was New Year. It was a very big pan. So I say, yo, I'm going to go get more barbecue. They live right down the block. So I go down the block. Now I got a Tupperware. I go down the block and I say, yo, Uncle Fred, I meant to ask you, what is this? You make this every holiday. I love it. What is it? This motherfucker tell me it's deer meat. Don't laugh at me. This nigga told me it's deer meat. You got me eating deer meat? You got me eating deer meat? Deer? Yo, you violated. You violated. Deer meat? I was stingy. I told my action to go home. Because I wanted to be stingy with the fucking Bambi meat. I told my action to go home because I want to eat barbecue Rudolph and Donna and Plixen and Vixen and Smixen. That was the one time I wanted to fuck Uncle Fred up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because ever since then, I don't no longer eat deer. I won't eat that shit. I'm not eating no deer. I'm not eating no Pluto and Blixen and whatever the fuck the 12 reindeers names, but I'm not eating none of that shit. Yo, why you ain't tell me that shit wasn't steak? This is fucking deer meat. I felt deceived. Pissed me off. Fucking deer meat. I'm not eating that shit. I don't care. Y'all can eat it. More for y'all. Hey, make it around the holidays. More for y'all. I'm not eating that shit. Straight like that. I'm not eating no goddamn deer meat. So, I never ate that shit again. Pissed me off. Sent my action home. Being greedy. Ate the food. Went to go re-up. And it's deer. So, this holiday season rolling around, make sure you ask the people what it is they're eating. And make sure you know their traditions and shit. Because, you know, some people might eat dirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful. You be like, this shit is rich. What is it? Motherfucker might look at you and say, dirt. And you be like, dirt? Look, what you mean? Like, you ain't washed it off or nothing like that? No, it's literal dirt. Yo, don't you know I will fuck you up in here? You got me eating dirt? Nah. And I know people be having traditions and they be like, nah, you could listen. I'm not eating nothing that I wouldn't eat it myself. Don't be cooking me no shit like that. Don't give me no chicken legs. I don't want no chicken legs. I don't want no jackass meat. I don't want no hairy ass wings. I don't want no hoof. I don't want no macaroni and cheese. I don't want no candy yams. Don't give me no fucking rice. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that. I just go to Bojangles or just go to Golden Corral or something like that. I just go to Golden Corral and just make me a plate. And who idea was it to eat cranberry sauce on shit? Like who came up with that? Like, you know what'd be good with this? What? Cranberry sauce. Just really think about that. You know what'd be good with this? Cranberry sauce. Now I can see you put ketchup on shit. I don't fuck with mayo, but maybe some mustard, some Dijon, or you want to be smart or whatever. The brown cranberry sauce. I ain't eating no rabbit neither. No Bugs Bunny on my plate. I ain't eating none of that shit. Nope. Listen, give me some greens, but don't give me no greens with no type of neck bone in there. I don't even want no turkey in there, cause sometimes, listen, man, you get a turkey bone and you eat that shit by accident if you want to. I bet you that'd be the last pot of greens you ever ate. You ever swallow a turkey bone by mistake? Only A$AP Rocky could cough that up. Listen, man. I had some greens one time. That shit had a turkey bone in there. And I didn't see the shit. I thought it was a piece of, the turkey in there. Final destination like a motherfucker. I'm in there struggling. I was by myself too. I'm like, yo. After I finally got that shit up, right? I'm like, yo. I just had to sit there and reflect for a few minutes like, yo. It was almost over, man. Them fucking collard greens almost killed me. Just really think about that shit. You in there dead. Niggas catch you, find you dead. You in there stiff. And you got mad collard greens and they do an autopsy and you got collard greens. That's some real nigga shit though. You got collard greens. And nigga had collard greens though. Nah, fuck that. Just really think about that. I almost died off collard greens one time. Especially, you ever have somebody, you ever go to somebody's crib and they give you turkey and that shit dry as a mother? Yo! They be like, yo, that turkey, yo, you got apple cider with this? Shit, I don't even like eggnog, but I might take a little swig of eggnog. This turkey, this is killer ass. Yo, you could choke off a dry ass turkey too, right? That shit in a Popeye's biscuit. Yo. Turkey? You never ate no dry ass turkey? Yo. I bet you swallow a piece of sandpaper before you be able to eat that shit. I bet you could swallow some sandpaper before you eat some dry ass turkey. I bet you. You might as well just ball some sandpaper up. Dry ass turkey? Yo. I remember my great grandpa. We went to his crib one time. It was Thanksgiving. He lived in Red Hook Projects. And I forgot what we was eating. It wasn't roast beef, but it was something like that. It was like some type of, it wasn't pot roast. It wasn't roast beef. It was something. But I remember he was eating like some mint jelly shit on it. I think it's like called mint julep or julep, some shit. Mint Julie, whatever. So he's like, hey, you want to try it? Now me, I'm telling you, I ain't never changed. I'm like, yo, I'm not eating no mint jelly with that shit. I'm like, I'm good. Try it. Now this is my great grandfather. Not my grandfather. My great grandfather. So, mint julep, there we go. So I'm like, I'm about to eat this shit. I'm like, this nigga got motherfucking winter fresh gum. I mean, fucking spearmint gum on some spearmint gum tasting shit on some beef. And I don't know if you ever seen like some of them shit they be cooking. You can see all the fat shit in there. And I'm like, that shit look nasty. He cut me off a piece. Like, yeah, put some of the jam on there. I'm saying to myself, was this nigga really my great grandfather? What the fuck he eating this shit for? So this is my grandmother Umi father. I'm like, yo, fam. What part of me make you think I want to try this? So, you know, all eyes on you. Because, see, with me, when I was young, I was a little fucked up because I didn't like a lot of shit. And I was very expressive. I didn't know how to, like, say what I didn't like, right? So, they would, you know, everybody would look at me like, you know, what they would say, like, not that I'm disrespectful, but, you know, I'm very expressive. You know, for a child, I express myself. Well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody looking at me. So, you know how, like, when you little, the spotlight on you, everybody looking at you. I'm like, why y'all don't eat this shit too? Because y'all know this shit is trash. So, me, eat this shit. I'm thinking, and the shit smell, that might have been jackass meat. I don't know what that was. But he going, I'm going to spread the jelly on there and shit and eat this shit. Like, yeah, try it. I ate some of that shit. I'm like, I don't like it. Straight up and down. I don't like this. I'm not eating no fucking spearmint gum and fucking whatever this shit is. Because I ain't eating no bad. I ain't eating no goat. I ain't eating no sheep. I ain't eating none of that shit. I just ain't eating none of that shit. I ain't eating no bad. I ain't eating no shit with no beard. I ain't eating none of that shit. I know y'all be like, yeah, curry goat. Yeah, you could curry a rock. You know what I'm saying? You could curry anything. That don't mean the shit is good. So you gotta put shit in a crock pot and man, listen, I ain't got no time for that shit, man. I got like 10, 20 minutes to eat. You gonna crock pot some shit and I put beans in the crock pot. But I ain't putting no what is this shit? Pressure cooker, yeah. Put it in a pressure cooker and all that. You got a pressure cooker? For what? Oh no, you put the oxtails in there, the meat fall off. Listen. When the last time you saw a motherfucking ox? Let's just be real. A ox? You think that's an oxtail? You know, oxes, them big ass shits with them horns that they used to use back in the days in the fables and shit, right? Then like John Henry or one of them have an ox or some shit and they plowing. When the last time you saw one of them shits? But they sure got a lot of tails everywhere. How you got a tail and you ain't see the goddamn animal? Make that make sense to me. You mean to tell me you eating a tail or some shit that don't exist? You don't see them in the zoo. You don't see them on no farms, none of that shit. Like, yeah, I got some fine oxes over there. You don't see that shit. Like, this is oxtail. How? Where the fuck is the oxes at? I always been the man. When the last time you seen an ox? Hey Siri. Are oxtails really ox?
Although oxtail was once the tail of an ox, these days the bony cut is beef or veal. This answer is from epicurious.com.
I ain't asked you all that. You eating cow tail and they telling you it's ox. I guess cow tail don't really sound too good. Like, what's that? Oh, that's cow tail. I guess oxtail. And then what is it with y'all with this oxtail gravy? Yeah, give me some oxtail gravy on that. And then they be having signs up there. No oxtail gravy unless you order oxtails. But if I asked for some of that curry gravy, I could get some, right? What is it with y'all with this oxtail gravy shit? You know what gravy is? Do y'all really know what gravy is? That's blood. Y'all never really paid attention when you cook a steak. The juice from the steak is blood. You going crazy over gravy is blood. I used to cook steak. I would cook it, season it, butter the pan, and the juice that come from the steak, the blood turns brown with the butter, and that's the gravy. It's the goddamn blood. So, y'all mad because you can't get no more blood on your plate? Come on, I'm supposed to eat this dry ass rice and peas with no ox blood. And they be having signs up too. No oxtail gravy. Watch, go to one of them Jamaican restaurants. They be like, no oxtail gravy unless you get oxtails. I like reggae food though. I eat reggae food. I really like the cabbage. But see, they be trying to be deceptive with the cabbage because the cabbage ain't nothing but that goddamn coleslaw in the bag. Let's just keep it honest, all right? Before I go, we gonna keep it real. They cabbage is nothing but the coleslaw in the bag. Because that should be purple, green, and it got carrots in it. Now, if you trying to tell me you sat back there and shredded all that up, you a damn liar. Don't lie to me. That shit is the coleslaw in the bag. How I know? Because I be doing that shit too. I got some of it in the refrigerator. Yo, I bought some little egg roll wrappers and I put them in the air fryer. Mad spring rolls. I ate like 8 of them shits the other day. I'm like, damn. Shit is all right. I don't eat soy sauce and none of that shit though. But I'm like, damn, these shits is all right. That shit is coleslaw. Don't try to trick me. Acting like they always want to use them tongs and shit. I mean, you think about like when people try to serve you your food, they try to do some fancy shit. You got tongs. Yo, you better pick mine up with a fork. What is them tong things you got over there? These two things together and shit. Put some tongs on my... Man, get that out of here. You better scoop that. You can grab tongs. I ain't even got no tongs in my kitchen or none of that. Like, yo, pass me them tongs. Them what? So, yo. Then you get this reggae food, right? And niggas be having goat and they plate potatoes and all this. I'm like, yo. That shit is nasty. I'm making some ground turkey quesadillas tomorrow. I love quesadillas. I will eat them every day if you let me. But look, right, before I go. They got these other things in the reggae spot, right? I think they call Festivus or festivals or whatever. Fucking festivals. I'm like, I remember, shout out to my man, Kevin Lawrence and shit. He gave me some reggae food one time. And he had these little small things. They were like fried and shit. Like, what is that? He was like festivals. He called them I think they're Festivus or some shit. I'm like, I don't eat no fucking festival. Like, what is a festival? Fam, what's a festival? But it's like some little bready shit. Festival. I'm not eating no fucking festival. Like a festival? What the fuck made y'all call it a festival? Could some Jamaican person please tell me why is it called a festival? Like a festival? You couldn't just say like bread bowl or cornbread bowl or some shit. Festival? A festival? I thought like motherfuckers gonna come out dancing and shit and whining and some shit. This little. You can't eat a lot of them shits though. Them shits is fattening. You gotta eat like 2 of them shits. But a fucking festival? I don't eat fried plantains neither. I don't eat that shit neither. I'm picky. The shit that I eat a lot of. But I don't be wavering off my stance. Fucking festival. Like, I don't want that shit. And then they give you this food. They give you this rice and peas and shit. Sometimes that shit be dry. They don't want to give you no gravy. Then they put these plantains on that. I'm like, yo. So when I go, right, this is what I get. I get jerk chicken at all times. And I only eat jerk chicken breasts. That's the only reggae food I eat. It's just jerk chicken breast. I don't want don't put no thigh on my shit. Don't put no wing, Don't put none of that on my plate. Like, I don't want none of this shit on my plate. Nah, we not doing that. Give me some titty. I want some jerk chicken titty. Right on my plate. Straight like that. Give me this leg quarter shit. What is this? I hate that leg quarter shit, the fucking leg and the thigh. I don't want that. And they were trying to cut it. You want the sauce? No, I don't want no sauce. And this shit better be grilled. You ain't gonna bake this and call it jerk chicken. That shit is baked chicken with jerk sauce. All right? Let's keep it tall around here. If you didn't put it on the grill, it's baked chicken with jerk sauce. Straight like that. Baked chicken with jerk sauce. You try to trick me. This is jerk chicken. You try to cut it. Then I look at my plate. It's back in there and shit. Whoa. Fam. This shit off the grill? All right. Then they be like cow foot soup and all. What? Oh, man. What? Y'all niggas eating feet? Oh, man. Cow foot soup? Nah, fam. Somebody to knock the coal right out of you. Knock the life out your ass, too. Nah, fam. Nah. I actually want to make me some soup. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's. I'm going to get me some vegetable broth. They sell these string beans, green beans, whatever the fuck. I call them string beans, all these green beans shit. So this is what I do. It's a vegetarian soup, and I ain't no vegetarian, but I just don't be wanting to put shit in there. So I put red onions, string beans, Brussels sprouts, but they go in there last because they cook the fastest. Onion, red pepper, green pepper, orange pepper, a little bit of red pepper flakes, and some pink Himalaya salt. So you let that cook. The first thing you put in there is the string beans because they take the longest to cook. And you put everything in a pot. That shit, that's going to knock the coal out of you. I want some of that shit. I'm working on that. That's what I want. I shall go to Trader Joe's or Aldi and get me some low sodium vegetable broth. And y'all can't get none. After my quesadillas, though, because I bought some quesadillas. I'm be eating them shit for the next couple of days and shit. Quesadillas gonna be falling out my ears and shit. But yo, man, I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. You have been, I ain't gonna call you that, though. Azealia Banks. I gotta find her social media now, because now I want to peek every now and again, because she be smoking. You gotta look what she said about Busta Rhymes, though. So, thank y'all for joining me. The Don't Laugh Show is on iTunes as well as Spotify. I'm moving a bunch of stuff right now. So if you see things from me that you're like, wow, yeah, I'm taking control of all my shit. Everything with my name and my brand, my likeness is going through me. I'm distributing everything. So I thank y'all for joining me tonight. I thank y'all for being here. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Leave a comment. This is the Don't Laugh Show. I promise to have some more content coming up tomorrow and for the rest of the week. I have a lot of things that I'm working on. I appreciate you, as always, for everybody who did promotion with me. I appreciate you for everybody who did consultation with me. I appreciate you as well. I appreciate everybody who sent the Cash App, who hit the like button. Listen, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. I got some big stuff in store. I'm also going to put percentage off on my merch. Maybe I'm going to do 15% off on my merch. I'm working on that now. Matter of fact, that'll be up before the end of the night. I put 15% off for everything. So make sure you go to doggydiamondsnofilter.com, hit the shop button, and okay, how we hit the outro? I think this is how we hit the outro. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.